Before Call of Duty, before Counter-Strike, there was Wolfenstein. The game originally pioneered the 3D shooting genre and its groundbreaking 3D graphics. Now, after all these years, does Wolfenstein have what it takes to compete, or has this old dog run its course? The game stars William BJ, a patriotic US soldier sent on the front lines during World War II to stop evil Nazi experiments. After surviving a massive blast, BJ wakes up to find out that he is in the 1960s and the world has been taken over by the Nazi army. The world in Wolfenstein: The New Order is very atmospheric and cinematic. While the visuals don't look that next-gen, it still feels like a believable dark world controlled by Nazis. The core of Wolfenstein would have to be its gameplay. It's hard to believe that after all these years of shooters, the classic feel of Wolfenstein ends up feeling fresh and new. The levels add lots of variety with exploration and stealth. Guns can be shot effectively from the hip, and even health and armor make a comeback. The guns in particular have a very solid feel to them, with some even working better when using the dual-wielding option. There's just an incredibly satisfying feeling of blasting a Nazi's head off with 2 shotguns. If you're into excessively violent video games, then Wolfenstein will be right for you. Wolfenstein, however, does not have a multiplayer option. The game is completely centered on creating a cinematic single-player experience. This is sort of a double-edged sword, as the experience can get a bit dull shooting the same Nazis over and over again. But it is done in a very immersive way. The game does try to make things fresh with its dynamic moments, but all in all, you're in for a story-like experience which can get a bit repetitive. Wolfenstein: The New Order is a return to the classic shooter formula. It's not revolutionary in any way, but it does a great job of being simple. I'm not sure if this will satisfy the new generation of shooter fans, but it should at the very least prove that going back to basics isn't always a bad thing.